Alright, so I'm going to make a short video here. I was going to do my seals and bushings and oil and everything on my forks, and I ran into a situation where on the end of my damper rod, not this one, but I had stripped the threads on the locking nut, and me not wanting to spend the $280 or so for a new damper rod, because you have to buy the whole assembly, you can't just get the end piece. I tried to take it to a machine shop, see if they could weld on the bottom section and build it back up and add new threads. They would not do it. So I went to Harbor Freight and I got the Weld rods and followed all the instructions. First I filed down the old threads down to the bare shaft. Hold on a second. I'm not sure where I was. I just got interrupted for a minute. Anyway, I think I was talking about that I filed the old threads that were stripped down to the shaft, and then I cleaned everything up with some acetone, and I used a MAP gas torch to heat up the aluminum to the point of the melting temperature of the rod, and built it back up with that. I know it doesn't look real pretty, but it doesn't have to, it just has to function. Anyway, I built it back up, ground it down to the right diameter using the locking nut as a kind of a guide to see if it was down far enough. And I ordered a threading die off of Amazon, of course. This one happened to be a M14 by 1. That's the pitch of the thread. Die and the holder was $30. The Weld rods is like $15. And got the threads recut. I tested it just a bit ago with the lock nut and the torque wrench, which I will use forever now when I do my forks, because that's how I ended up in this situation, was not using it. And it held the 21 pounds of torque that I need, and that's all it needs to do. So if anyone else runs into this situation, you don't feel like spending $300 or more on the whole new damper rod setup, give this a go. I mean, it's worth a shot. You're not going to be out a ton of money if it doesn't work for you, and you know, if it does, then you saved yourself a bunch of money. Anyway, I hope this helps somebody. Take it easy.